Hello everyone. Today, we are going to cover 5 best fishing reels on in the market, which are the best for you considering some unavoidable factors that you might miss out without watching this video. Here, we are going to give you an impartial review to help you out to find the best from a plenty of irrelevant products. For more info and updated pricing of the products mentioned in the video, make sure to check the links in the description below. Let's start. Number 1. Our top pick is CastKing Summer and Centron spinning reels. If you are looking for a reel that performs admirably without breaking the bank, check out this one. While this model lacks the superior construction found on higher-end reels, it makes up for it with its operation and features. The drag system gave us plenty of fighting power and was smooth throughout the drag range, while the instantaneous anti-reverse system ensured we didn't have any tangles after flipping the switch. This reel also features an excellent bail roller that kept our line in check while reeling. Its casting performance was also impressive, with the line coming off the spool effortlessly with every cast. Of course, with such a low entry point comes a few trade-offs. While it didn't give us any problems, the lightweight materials may not hold up over the long term, so you may have to be more cautious when using this one. There was also an issue with filling the spool with a line too close to the top. Compared to other reels, this one ended up giving us a tangled mess when we did so. But if you're looking to save some cash while still getting a nice fishing reel, we recommend taking the CastKing Centron for a spin. Number 2. Our second best pick is Penn Pursuit 3 and Amp Pursuit 4 spinning fishing reel. This is a price-pointed saltwater reel that proved more capable than expected. It might be smaller than other saltwater-specific reels, but it's strong and has plenty of fighting power. We learned this firsthand when successfully hauling in a fish that was seemingly too big for this reel. This reel also has one of our favorite features: a line capacity marker on the spool lets you know exactly how much line you have out. Very cool. While this model is marketed as a saltwater model, we found it to be up to snuff in freshwater angling environments, too. Our testers were big fans of the versatility that the Penn Pursuit offers. We do have an issue with the bail. It had the habit of closing prematurely while casting. While this could have just been an issue with the unit we tested, it's unfortunate to have this as a possibility. Overall, this reel surprised us with its strength and quality at a good price. If you don't need a high-end saltwater reel but still want a good one, the Penn Pursuit 3 is our price-pointed recommendation. Number 3. Our third best pick is Piscifun Flame spinning fishing reels. If your idea of a fun day of fishing means getting off the beaten path, this series is a fishing reel worth taking a look at. Not only is it one of the lightest, smallest, and lowest priced reels, it also has some nice features that are typically only found on more expensive models. The braid-ready spool was a cinch to tie a braided line to, and if you've ever used a braided line, you know how difficult that task can be. It also has a very precise drag system that let us dial in the right amount of drag with ease. In other areas, though, this reel didn't quite meet our standards. It doesn't have a very even line lay, which meant we had to deal with some line twisting. The handle screw cap was also a matter of frustration. No matter how many times we tightened it, it would come loose again in a matter of hours. With that being said, this is a decent reel, especially for travel. It's not a daily driver, but the Piscifun Flame 2000 series is a worthy option to consider for occasional use. Number 4. Our fourth best pick is Pflueger President spinning fishing reel. When it comes to lake fishing, this reel does well. It performed equally as well casting from the shore as it did jigging from a boat, which we appreciated on a recent fishing trip that included a mix of both. It also provides plenty of drag range, so we could easily handle a larger fish. And being that it's a brand known for quality, its construction was top-notch, as expected. There were a few downsides, though. For one, while the amount of drag was sufficient, we found it a little hard to dial in the exact right amount. We'd either end up with too much drag or not enough, and it would take a bit of playing with the dial to get it to our liking. It also seemed to give us more line twist than some of the other reels we tested, and we think the bail roller could be a touch bigger to help with line retrieval. All in all, if you want a fishing reel that excels out on the lake, this is worth checking out. Number 5. Our 5th best pick is Sougayilang spinning fishing reels. Something can be said for the first impression a reel makes. Some of them scream quality right out of the box, while others let you know pretty quickly how they'll likely perform. Unfortunately, this is in the latter group. One of the most apparent flaws was its construction. It is clearly made with cheaper materials, and the assembly seems off. This proved to be true when the handle fell off on several occasions. The drag system didn't seem to provide enough power, and it was tough to dial in the exact amount. We also aren't fans of the bail, which appeared to make line retrieval more difficult. And while this reel was still functional, we didn't enjoy using it. Considering all that, we feel you'd be better off with another reel. And while it's possible to catch fish with this reel, and we did, its drawbacks won't make it much of a pleasurable experience. Despite the enticing price tag, we recommend selecting a different reel for your next fishing trip. Make sure to check the links in the description below. That's all for this review. Feel free to share your feedback.